at some of the action, Abner.
Well, as predicted, Tank Davis started slow. But here we see him land that left back-to-back. But Roach was always in the fight. He always felt comfortable, never uncomfortable, always pushing Tank Davis back. He always had a response to what Tank Davis threw. Uppercuts, beautiful combinations. Pushing him back with the jab, and that's the replay when he took the knee.
So,
again,
he landed a punch.
Yeah, and he took a knee. Again, Roach just had a response for everything that Tank Davis was throwing at him.
And yet, as competitive as it gets, Abner, they were separated by 3 or fewer landed punches in 9 of the 12 rounds. You see the total punches landed favor Lamont Roach just by a bit. Power punches, that belongs to Davis. The jab belongs to Roach. Decision belongs to the 3 judges at ringside. How often do we sit back on tenterhooks awaiting a decision for a Gervonta Tank Davis fight? But here they are showing respect to each other.
And Roach, here his respect tonight.
And for Davis, again, your biggest box office attraction. It pays to stay active as well.
It does.
You know, not to say there was a rust or a lack of sharpness, but Lamont Roach came to not only fight, but came to become a champion. Our unofficial scorer, Larry Hazard, has Gervonta Davis winning 115-113. Let's see what the judges.
Those first rounds were really close.
Yes. And in rounds where you expect Davis to separate himself, that's where Roach was at his best.
At the very end, I think Roach was just feeling comfortable. He was feeling himself. Talk about knowing his opponent. He kept mentioning that, you know, during the fight. He said, I know Tank, we fought many times. I know what he brings, and I think that's why he felt so comfortable in there. And talk about the chin. He got hit by Tank Davis many shots, and he took them.
All right, so plenty of anxious moments here. The tension palpable. The man who's about to relieve it, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. Judge at ringside, Eric Marlinski scores about 115-113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored the bout 114-114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
I let the reactions speak for themselves, Abner.
You know,
look at Davis, look at Roach. Nobody's happy. Look at Jake Paul. He might be happy.
Well, you know what they say when it's a draw.
Not hear you, brother. Arthur Abraham in Germany?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, bro. Wow.
If you're not the champion, you got to draw. You want
no longer a perfect record for Gervonta Davis, who's now 30-0 with a draw. Lamont Roach Jr. gave it all he had. Let's go inside the ring. Brian Campbell.
Tank Davis, the first blemish to your unbeaten record and a very interesting fight. What was your opinion of the decision by the judges?
I think I pulled it off for the last three rounds. For sure, I think I pulled it off the last 3 rounds. I was catching with some clean shots. I felt like I was breaking him down as the round was going on, but he got like he kept coming, so I didn't want to make no mistakes, so I kept it cautious.
Did it surprise you how competitive he ultimately was in this fight?
Nah, to be honest, I really made it competitive for real, to be honest. But For sure, Lamont is a great fighter. He got the skills, like I said before. He got puncher power. It was a learned lesson, you know. Shout out to Lamont Roach and his whole team, man. Hopefully we can run it back, for sure. Bring it back to New York. Let's do it again. Let's have a rematch back in New York. Let's do it again, baby.
It seemed like the two of you were having an ongoing conversation during the fight, your own podcast. What was being said back and forth?
When?
During the rounds.
Oh, during the rounds, there's a little bit of shit talking. That's how it is when we, you know, we competitive. We grew up in the sport together and shit like that, so it was definitely fun while it lasted, for sure. Like I said again, hopefully we can get a rematch. If not, you know what I mean, all the best to Lamont Roach and his whole team.
Tank, you voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like, this is real facts. Come on, man. Look at my hair. I just got my shit done. But it's all cool, man. You know how I get. They love you and then they hate you. Turn around there and love you again. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Tank. Let's hear from Lamont Roach Jr. The odds makers doubted you. Heck, a lot of people doubted you. You never lost your confidence throughout this fight. How proud are you of your performance?
Man, this every day for me. I ain't gonna lie, I've been like this. I've been cut like this. I've been one of them ones, and you know, I came out here and showed it. I'm just a little disappointed in the decision. I thought I pulled it out, but that's what you know, two skilled fighters get in there and do. Go get in there and show off their craft. I definitely thought I won, but we can run it back. Gervonta's a great fighter. I thank him for the opportunity to get to show the world to all the people that was doubting me, all the people that was talking shit, all the fake boxing media, all that shit. That shit done flipped upside down. Even though I didn't win tonight, I thought I did, but it's a win for me in my book. But we're not satisfied with that. We need a real W.
There's no doubt this was a statement performance out of you. What statement do you think you made tonight?
I told y'all in every single interview, this whole press run, when that fight got announced, I put belt to ass, and you can see that's what I do.
Lamont, you threw more punches and you landed more punches than Tank. How were you able to do this tonight?
What'd I just tell you? I'm him. I'm telling you that. I'm one of the best fighters in the world, man. And it showed tonight. He probably wasn't welling when he said the grease got in his eye, but if you voluntarily take a knee and the rest start counting, it should be a knockdown. If that's a knockdown, I win the fight. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not banking on that knockdown to win. I just thought I pulled it out.
What happens next?
Shit, I hope we can run it back. I want to run it back for sure. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. And, you know, thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for hating me. I'll be right back on this same very stage again, like I belong.
Congratulations for Lamont. A breakthrough performance. Really put your name out there.
Thank you.
Let's send it back to ringside and more Ronaldo.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. Lamont Roach Jr. definitely making a statement, retains his, you know, gets to go back and become a 130-pound champion. But tonight, it's all about